I'm super
Hi.
excited to speak with you. I had seen you, Erin, for Miracle Season. Really cute.
Oh yeah.
I covered that one, so it was
Oh
really cute.
cool. Oh yeah, that was so fun to make.
Yes. I've seen you in so many stuff. There's a little longer list, slightly longer. But let's talk about the boys. I mean, Huey, let's start with. He's not a soup, he's not a soldier, but he's awesome, right?
Yay! I hope so. Yeah.
He is. So what kind of awesome surprises are you going to have for season 2?
Oh man, it's really interesting actually to know that when you get cast on a superhero show, you get very excited, and then you're like, wait, I don't have powers. Damn. But no, he's coming into season 2. He's in a really low place. He feels betrayed by Butcher, and he's in hiding with the rest of the boys, and he is speaking to Annie a little bit, but he still feels really bad about lying to her for the whole of season 1. He's hoping it's not romantic, but he's hoping maybe he can rekindle something despite all the odds. And he just wants to finish the fight, and he wants to expose Vought for all their dirty misdeeds. And the season goes into some really surprising and really cool places that I can't reveal too much about right now, but Huey's journey was just incredibly fun and challenging to play at the same time.
Mm.
And for you, for Starlight, I mean, Annie has in the first season that we've already watched. I mean, you start as this Annie that's small town, has this dream of being part of the 7, yet has a transition personality of who she is and is not afraid to hold back on it. And definitely at the end, I mean, you're pretty awesome in the decisions you decide to make, regardless of what you're told. So what do you have? What surprises do you have that are going to be surprising us with even more for season 2?
I think what she continues to do, frankly, is to surprise the audience and maybe even the people around her with the extent of her strength, not physical strength, but sort of her mental strength and her psychological strength, because she goes through so much in season 1, and season 2 doesn't pick up too much later, and she's able to kind of adapt to the world that she has been inducted into and had no idea what she was getting into, and she's able to adapt to the heartbreak that she's gone through with Huey and her mother and the whole Compound V revelation, and turn around and stay on track in terms of trying to make the world a better place. So the way she's able to kind of stay intact in season 2 and stay on track, and also she does inevitably lose a lot of her innocence, but her innate moral compass really stays intact. So I think the simultaneous components of maintaining that moral compass and continuing to build her strength will surprise people just to the degree that she's able to do so.
So you left us, so we got a chance all to see the little clip during Comic-Con at home where you left us all with our mouth open like, whoa. What can you share about that particular scene, since you can talk about it, since we know that scene's there?
I mean,
oh, man.
Jack, I feel like
what's going on?
I mean, you saw the clip. I was on the front of that boat, and it was a very choppy day, and Carl was actually driving, and it was just a whole day of me. Like
I hope that you'll be able to have babies one day, Jack, but you might not.
I don't think so. I don't think so at this point. No, I think
it's done.
Who knows? You know how when you're on the back of a boat, chop is a little less extreme, and when you're on the front of it, you're really going up and down. That was me for hours. And then the whale. I don't want to get too much into the whale because there's still some fun elements to that, but that is without a doubt the craziest thing I've ever filmed in my entire life. And I don't think anything else is going to top it unless Eric has something in mind for season 3 that
Which
I
he
don't
probably
know about.
does.
He probably does. He's going to torture me for all of eternity as long as the show is on, for sure.
So, I mean, I imagine you've had stunt doubles for some of the scenes, definitely for Starlight. I'm imagine for you too. I mean,
yes,
not to mention
yes, thank God.
We were just
shout out to Jack, by the way. His name is also Jack.
Anita.
Oh,
yeah.
They deserve the credit, of course. What can you share about having these scenes and action scenes and having stunt doubles?
Like Jack said, thank God for them, because our show involves insane stunts, and I would be probably, I don't know what state I would be in right now, but I would not be able to walk if I had to do those stunts. They're amazing. And they're so, at least like, my stunt person is so nice and so patient, and they just kind of, they do the most badass stunts, and they help you so much so that you can kind of fill in the gaps. But I mean, it's my stunt person does really all of my stuff. I can't take credit for any of it, and she's amazing.
I'll also shout out to Teek Fong, our amazing stunt coordinator. He's just incredible, and yeah, he keeps us all real safe.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. So let me ask you, how does Starlight get along with the new character that we know her name is Stormfront?
Stormfront. I think that so Starlight, when we pick up on season 2, she's in a position of having to kind of play the game, put on a bit of a facade, and just for the sake of attaining her sort of mission for season 2, she is playing nice and cooperating with Thought. Stormfront is a little bit rebellious and a little bit anti-corporation. And that's what makes her kind of give this fresh new energy to the 7. And Starlight really respects that in Stormfront. And I think that she sees Stormfront as a potential ally. However, because of Starlight having to put on this facade and not being able to stray from it, I don't think Stormfront reciprocates that. So the beginning starts off with a little bit of, my character is trying to be friends with Stormfront, and she doesn't see that connective bonding that would potentially bond the two of them in terms of being kind of anti-bot. But then obviously looks can be deceiving, and as the season progresses, you realize that both of them are not what they seem, and the whole dynamic is turned upside down and gets real complicated.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your time. And Huey, you need to show some of that awesomeness to Stormfront.
Ooh, yeah, I don't know, if awesomeness means take her down, then yes, we'll do.
I don't think you're gonna be disappointed.
I don't think so.
Awesome. Thank you so much, guys, for your time, and congratulations.
Thank you so much. Have a great day. Stay safe.
Thank you. You too. Thank you.